Hey everyone, it's Penny. I'm back again. Back in December, a lot of folks were talking about the new Facebook algorithm and how it changed who was going to see your posts or if people were going to see your posts. And everybody became really concerned, I think understandably so, because we weren't really sure what Facebook was doing. And some of you probably saw that people were posting on their own personal pages, hey, be sure to like this post or put a comment in there. Otherwise, you're not going to see my post scroll up. And it was a little bit of panic because that actually doesn't work. So the Facebook algorithm is really about creating posts that people like, which I think at its most basic level is really what Facebook is for. But one of the things that I really wanted to talk to you about today was don't put all your eggs in Facebook's basket. Now, I realize that this post is also going up on Facebook, so, who knows what's going to happen with this video. And it's not that Facebook is bad. It's not. It's a great site. But I encourage you to build your platform on your own website, on something that you control. You really want to be in a position to be controlling more of where your marketing is appearing. So think about, we all talk about that you should be blogging more, and that's certainly important. But what about your newsletter? Now, if you're looking at me and you're saying, what newsletter? Then I really want you to consider having one. Your newsletter is actually, an author newsletter is going to become one of the most important marketing tools in 2018 and beyond. So if you don't already have a newsletter, if you're looking at me with a blank stare right now, go to a site like Constant Contact or MailChimp. We use MailChimp for our newsletter. And they'll let you have up to 1,000, I think, free. It's very easy to add it to your website. I'm actually going to be doing a blog on this in the coming weeks about your email newsletter and how to start one and, how to get that kind of machine going. But part of the reason why you want to have an email newsletter is because you may not always, even if Facebook never changes their algorithm again, you may not be in somebody's news feed. I mean, I don't know how many of you click through your Facebook news feed to see everybody that's on, that everybody that's posted that day. Most of us just don't have that kind of time. So your email newsletter is a really great one-on-one connection with your author and with your reader rather. And in some cases, maybe with your author. In our case, it's with our authors. But you've got to have that, and you've got to start building it, and build it sooner rather than later. Even if you have nothing to say, you have no idea what you're going to talk about, I don't really care. Get that newsletter up there and start to build your list. Start to kind of just get it out there and at least have it. When you go to book events, I want you to have a newsletter sign up. If you're doing speaking, you've got to have a newsletter sign up. I never do a single event without getting people to sign up for my newsletter. And those of you who are watching who have been to my events, you know that. That's very true. I never do anything without getting people to sign up for the newsletter, because once you leave that event, I may never see you again and you're gone. But if I get that newsletter, if I get you on my newsletter, I can get back in front of you in a very significant way, because you don't want to waste people's time either, in a very significant way, and get people in front, get your message in front of people to remind them who you are. Build that list, build a faithful following, and use your newsletter to do that. Now, the other thing that I want to mention is if you have a newsletter, and you're not getting a lot of activity on it, so if people aren't taking action, maybe you need a better call to action in your newsletter, or maybe you need better information in your newsletter. I spent a good deal of time in December. This is going to sound really sad, like I have no life, but I unsubscribed from a ton of newsletters that I get. That, first off, some people just subscribe me to newsletters that I didn't sign up for, which I think is, well, it's not ethical. But first off, it's a complete waste of my time. So don't waste somebody's time. If you're going to put together a newsletter, make sure that it's got good content. It doesn't have to be long. It can be a short newsletter, but just make sure that the content is good and that the newsletter goes out consistently, so once a month, and that you are continually building your newsletter list. And like I said in our blog, not this week, but I think the week after, I'm going to put up put out a blog post on building a great newsletter, starting and building a great newsletter. So thank you for tuning in to this quick little 5-minute book marketing tip. This is Penny Sansevieri with Author Marketing Experts. We have prizes and good stuff and all kinds of fun stuff. Ping us on any of our social channels, whether you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook or Twitter or whatever, and we'll send you something super cool. So thanks for tuning in. Good luck with your book marketing. Bye-bye.